have to simply stay quiet and listen to them what they say.
Got fired by your
So
parents,
bound.
like they're your employers. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're out of here. Oh,
Yes.
yes, that's what
Yeah.
I wanted anyway.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Decides it should be. Um, but yeah, I guess now if you are able to go, like, if you do you plan to get married and have children? Well, I'm very well.
Not
I'm Glenn from Australia, and yeah, I'm currently living in Vietnam, and
okay.
yeah, in a city called Da Nang. Have you heard of it?
Chennai. Uh-uh.
Yeah, it's a nice coastal city on the east coast of central Vietnam. Lots of tourists and beautiful beach and some mountains. It's very nice. Yeah. And
Okay.
sorry, what's your name?
Kavita. I am Kavita, joining you from India.
Hi, Kavita. Nice to meet you.
It sounds so polite when you pronounce this name.
Your name, Kavita?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. I was gonna say it sounds like a nice name, and I was gonna ask you, is it common in India, that name, Kavita?
Yes. Very common. It
Uh,
means poems written
mm.
by authors, small poetries.
Oh,
That
nice.
is named to be Kavita in Hindi.
Okay,
Poetry.
interesting. Yeah, my name Glen means the valley. I'm not sure,
Right.
like I think in Scottish, that's why Scottish whiskies with Glen in the name, like Glenfiddich, Glenkinchie, Glenmorangie, Glenlivet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I saw your YouTube channel, GMH
English, yeah,
English.
GMH space English.
English.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw. It was quite difficult for me because through the screenshot, I had to first go on YouTube, search the name, and then search the channel, which one was you. And then I tried to match the looks of yours through the
Ah,
Cambly video and the channel video. And then I recognized that, yes, it's you.
yeah, yeah. I think I might have been like one of the first, and then a couple of other ones popped up
Yes,
with the same
yes.
name, and I'm like, oh, I didn't think you could have
Mm,
two with the same name.
yes,
But yeah, the screenshot I sent, it's also got the URL, which should work
yes,
if you
right.
just type it in, and
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
On
And
YouTube,
you've got your own very successful YouTube channel. Mine's not so successful, but it'd be nice if it was. But
for the first time, I'm hearing somebody saying that I have a successful YouTube channel.
oh
Because I
yeah,
still have just 4,000 subscribers, a lot more to go. People here are having million subscribers and still they are working for it. We people are nothing in front of them.
yeah. Well, you're still, outdoing me quite substantially. So I guess, yeah, it would be cool to be in India and be successful. You've got like what, 1 billion people there. It's
Mhm,
a pretty big
mhm.
market for the English.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people wanting
Yeah.
to learn it. Mm.
But at the same times, when you look at the number of views we get and the number of dollars we earn through it, that varies. Like in your country or countries like America, for per view or per thousand views, the dollar amount is something more than compared to India. So it's almost the same way. If you get lesser views, you earn the same amount.
Right,
It's
right,
that
right.
way.
I get it. Yeah. Yeah, well, with Cambly, a lot of people might think, "Oh, I'm getting US dollars," but yeah, compared
Mhm.
to other jobs, it's actually, not such great pay.
Yes.
But I understand, most of the time I'm having a nice conversation with someone like yourself, but I've just got to remind myself to get up and move around and do some exercise because yeah, you don't want to have
Mhm.
too many hours just sitting in the
Okay.
same place. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you work here full time for Cambly?
It depends. Sometimes I'll work more than full-time hours, and then other weeks I'll do less because, yeah, I like the freedom of not having a boss telling me when to be online or what to do. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, and just having Wi-Fi, you can go to different places. Generally, I stay here in Da Nang, but yeah, it's nice to have the freedom to not be stuck in one place because you're contracted to be there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like your
But
shirt, by the way.
it's my brother's shirt.
Oh, your brother's shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, I like your brother's
That's
shirt.
it kind of looks. I thought to match with Glen little bit, look like a man.
You're a woman. You should look like a woman. Don't be afraid.
No,
Um,
sometimes to be something different than
uh,
ordinary. I feel that getting dressed up little different matches. But
yeah.
this actions and all, this cannot be changed. I feel even if we
I, I
change
I was
our
thinking
dressing.
more the colors. The way the pink blends into the purple, into the pink,
Mm,
and yeah.
mm,
So
yes, yeah.
yeah, but I'm no fashion aficionado. Like
Mm,
I got this shirt the other day in Ho Chi Minh City in the south of Vietnam, and with a couple of other shirts. But I hardly
mm.
ever go shopping. Maybe I should do more of it. Yeah.
I saw your YouTube channel through which I came to know that you explore a lot. you love going to different places and capturing videos there. I saw many such places. I don't exactly remember their name. Sorry for that. But I was more focusing on which place is it? What is he trying to show? I was checking the locations most of the times. But it is wonderful to look at. I feel it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm not like, a consistent travel vlogger that's like making their money going around different places,
Hmm.
but I've
Hmm.
been here in Da Nang, and luckily there's a few different places that look quite nice. So
Okay.
you don't necessarily have to go far or take much footage to get something that looks worthy of
Okay.
you know
Okay.
that's a bit of eye candy for people. Nice beach, and
Hmm.
a lot of people playing on the beach, or talking and walking early in the morning. And yeah, lately I've been trying to get up at like 5:30 in the morning just to go for a walk and see the sunrise.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. But I saw the number of videos you have uploaded is quite less. It seems that you don't travel often.
Oh, I was a little bit before the pandemic, and before the 10 months I had here in Vietnam before the pandemic. I was in Taiwan for a little bit, and in South Korea, but I wasn't really doing YouTube videos. Or if
Okay.
I was just doing something in an apartment, just
Okay.
on giving some options for
Okay.
vocabulary in certain topics. But yeah, it'd be lovely to be able to just travel and talk about
Mm.
my travel experiences. That'd be
Mm,
pretty cool.
exactly. Very few are such who take the courageous step to go out, travel, and explore and record the video for the same. People like us in India, I am actually not allowed to visit alone anywhere. My parents accompany me wherever I go, so I do not have freedom. So you are kind of lucky in this case that you can go wherever you want, just capture a video and upload it on YouTube.
When because of your age or something like that, you're allowed to now, or
Because the culture we have, Indian culture, we have very conservative families. Even if a child grows to 30 or 35, until she marries or she has
uh,
a husband, until she is not married, she is not allowed to go anywhere alone. If she marries, she is allowed only with her husband, that you can go anywhere you want, but
uh,
accompany your husband along, so only then you are allowed. Most of the parents.
I didn't realize. I knew that of some other cultures, but I didn't realize that was the case in India. And I mean, I've heard of arranged marriages being the norm, but
Yes.
I thought like times had changed a little bit, and but I guess it also depends maybe on the region, or like because different parts of the country have
Paths,
different
yes.
cultures, and also the family, how strict they are and everything. So yeah, do you have any sort of resentment towards your culture or your family, like bitterness? No.
Nothing as such, because I am born and brought up here. And until now, until YouTube was very popular, I didn't know that what kind of Western culture is being practiced in other nations. So I'm kind of adopted here. And I know that I have to follow these rules, means these rules only. And if I disobey, if I do something against my parents or anything, I'm going to be fired. I know that. So I have to simply stay quiet and listen to them what they say.
Fired by your
So
parents,
bound.
like they're your employers. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're out of here. Oh,
Yes.
yes, that's what
Yeah.
I wanted anyway.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah,
Exactly. I feel that every culture has its own speciality and beauty in its own way. So their thinking is also based on the society here. So I feel that the way they were brought up by their parents, I mean, my ancestors, the same legacy they are being carried. But people like us, when we give birth to our future generation, I feel my child is saying something. I have to listen and pay attention to what is she saying. And if it is correct, I'll be allowing her. It's kind of
right.
that way. Now, as of now, I feel our culture would change in the near future that way.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that there's still obviously usefulness and virtue in having values, and like things like respecting elders and giving kids boundaries and stuff like that. And where everybody falls in that spectrum, maybe it's a matter of culture, or just what how the family decides it should be. Um, but yeah, I guess now if you are able to go, like if you do you plan to get married and have children?
Not now, not
Oh,
now.
not
I'm still focusing on my career. I'm working, I'm doing my YouTube, and also studying at the same time. So I'm doing multiple things at this particular interval. And I feel that until this is set, until I am financially capable enough to survive alone, I am not going to depend on somebody else. So
right,
I
right.
feel that until I am stable, I'm not going to look for a partner now.
Okay, but that might be a slight change away from the past, right? Like, because wouldn't the
Change.
past dictate that, like, maybe a lot of women would get married and the man would be
Yes.
the one, earning the money. So,
Mm-hmm.
so there is a sort of change away
Change.
from, yeah,
Mm.
from what it used to be in the past. Yeah.
I feel the increasing inflation these days makes it mandatory for a couple to earn. In
Right,
country like
right.
India, I do not know about other nations if the inflation rate is there high. I do not
Mm.
know. But here in India, as a part of raising a family in a better way or enriching your life, I feel that it is mandatory for both of them, husband and wife, to earn well. And that's the way we can survive livelihood in a better way.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's not too many places around the world where they feel like such great optimism, for how their economy is going to go. It feels like everywhere around the world, obviously more in some places than others, but the disparity, the difference between the rich and the poor just gets more and more extreme.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Extreme, right, right.
Mm. So what are you doing for work? And or did you say you were studying or working?
Yeah, studying and working both.
Oh,
Studying,
okay.
yeah, studying and working. I'm working as an academic content writer. I write thesis paper for PhD students.
So is it a particular academy?
Not an academic,
Academic. Yeah, that's what I
ACADEMIC.
thought. Right, right. That's what I initially thought. Yeah. Ah, okay. So you're helping other students with
Yes, with that, I also teach chemistry because I have studied chemistry all my life. So 3 days in a week, I take chemistry coaching here. And with
mm,
that, I also work as an academic content writer. With that, whenever I get free time, I feel like I have to just record a video and upload it on YouTube. And it could be of some purpose for my students. So I record it and I
mm.
upload it. That is
That's
what I
great.
am doing.
Yeah, that's great that you can sort of combine your skills and your passion and one thing feeds into the other. Um, do you ever have students where you're reading their content and you say to them, "This is just wrong. That's not the correct chemistry."
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes it happens, but I take it as positive. I have to learn through them also many a times. I have to deal with this. I have to learn
Yeah.
many a
Uh,
times. I cannot claim that I'm perfect.
yeah, but do you have to leave it? But you're just helping them with the structure of the essay, not so
No,
much
I
the
just
or
don't. Mhm.
no, go ahead.
No, I'm saying that whenever I feel that I'm stuck in the content, or maybe sometimes I get mistaken, I reach out to my superior person or maybe an expert who knows better than me. So in every
Oh,
company, we have somebody who can help us.
mm,
So I reach out to them and I then ask them that I'm stuck here, I'm unable to go forward, and maybe there's some mistake in this. Can you rectify or help me through it? So that
right.
person helps.
So yeah, you're helping the student with along every step of the way. So do you think you could just like get a very lazy student and they hand like the thesis to you and
I
say,
feel
just fix this up for me. Here's some cash.
in India, there is a speciality of Indian students for whom I write paper. That is, all of them are very hardworking.
Right.
They have problems, and that's the reason they come to us. Many of them, maximum.
No, yeah, I don't doubt that they're all hardworking. Kavita, we're running out of time, but
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it was awesome to meet you and have a chat, and hopefully we can yeah, talk
I hope
again.
we can connect. We can connect through any other page.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.